Where am I from? The land of the lady boy. Got sold for a pack of cigarettes and a frozen cucumber when I was 6. Joined the circus at 9. Bred camels by 17. Did 2 years in prison by 23. And now I smuggle Mexicans and North Koreans for the Polish. In case you were wondering, the land of the ladyboy, that's Thailand. Alright guys, back by popular demand is the one and only Retorted Gimmick Show. You're going to love it. We respond to all your comments. We got some incredible gimmicks. We got fun facts. We got awesome jokes. We got annoying news. And we got some quick cash. Stick around and enjoy the show. We love you. Thanks. See you. And the guy says, I was wondering, are you the one who gives the hand jobs around here? The attractive bartender replies by saying, I sure am. And then the man responds by saying, well, wash your hands. I want a cheeseburger.
It's really tough to find a hero in the Kanye West versus Murphy aficionado saga. You know, right. I don't know who to root. I can't root for anyone.
If you don't average 200 between these two games of quick cash, then you have to text your ex-wife, letting her know that she was right and you were wrong, and that you forgive her, and that that you hope her and her new man are happy together, and that you support her in everything she does, and that you'll never stop loving her. We're appealing to the furries now. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You're a furry, you're for us. We take all furries, baby. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Working Perspectives Podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Podcasty. On this show, this is what we're going to do. We're going to have some fun. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, we're going to read some comments that I left on our social media and YouTube channel. We'll respond to those comments in kind, as well as getting through a couple of gimmicks. All right? We're going to have a fun fact. We're going to have some jokes. We're going to have some annoying news. And we're going to have some quick cash, baby. A little quick cash. And Bern is betting his life with his ex-wife on there. So, very good. Let's get started right away, Benoit Pahoud. Benoit Pahoud, how are you, sir?
Excited, man. Excited. I like this new format. I like the way we're rocking these gimmicks out. And listen, I'm really excited to see if we have some specific commenters tonight. You know, there's been some retorts that have been really digging in. So I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to see what happens. Yeah.
We got some chirpy retorts in here. Chirpy retorts. So, really good stuff. Really excited for tonight. Let's freaking do it. Let's freaking do it, daddy. So, Bern, another thing you might be asking yourself is, why do I got these big old shoulders on display?
I mean, if I had them, I'd never put them away.
Damn right, daddy. The reason we got these big old shoulders on display is because we're appealing to the furries now. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. You're a furry, you're for us. We take all furries, baby. You like them furry? Come our way. So, all right, let's do it. First comment comes from the one and only Vermont Mom. She left a comment on episode 252 of the Working Perspectives Podcast. So this is where I believe is the episode she was on. And on this episode, we talked about her ex-stepdad, who was like a Mormon pedophile, sexual assault predator guy who was in prison for attempting to murder Vermont Mom's mom. She left a comment on this video, and she says thus. She says, I just got notified he is up for release. So, we got to get his ass back in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not on our watch. We gotta get a bus. We gotta get ourselves up to Vermont, and we gotta be at that hearing. No one messes with Vermont Mom's mom. No one messes with Vermont grandma.
No one messes with Vermont Gmom. That is for damn sure.
No
It is for
chance.
damn sure. Let's keep it moving, keep it on moving down the road. Next comment comes from the Spice Up Your Halloween with Some Blue Chew clip. It's from the one and only Miss Metal, aka Sue Matthews, aka Alloy1100, everyone's favorite Aussie. She wrote, "Gotta get some Blue Chew here in Australia." You're damn right you do.
Is Blue Chew not available in Australia? 'Cause that's crazy because it's like I feel like we're marketing to people in Australia a
Yeah.
product that's not even there yet. It's almost like we're hyping up a product and setting the stage for it to show up somewhere. It sounds like great brand ambassadorship to me.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, if we can get Australia Australia in on Blue Chew because of us, you're welcome, Blue Chew. And that's a great start to a partnership, if I do say so myself.
We're willing to do that for you first, Blue Chew. We're going to open up Australia to you. And all we want is a little bit of, sponsorship. That's all. Nothing big.
That's it. They're not asking for a lot.
Not a
So
lot.
let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. Last comment for this sector is that we have it's John Trimark 4353. John Trimark 4353. First time retort, first time long time. He left a comment on the it's the clip, the lizard, the erectile dysfunction
Oh,
joke.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He left a clip on that and he just said, "That fucking sucked."
Agreed, John
Very nice.
Trimark. Strong
Think you would
agree.
agree. Yeah.
Strong
Yeah.
agree. My
Strong
man.
agree from old Benoit Pahoud. Well, that does it for the first round of comments. There'll be more comments later in the show, so stick around because you might get your comment right on this show. But Bern, how about a fun fact?
You know I'm a sucker for a fun fact, Maddie.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, tonight's fun fact. Here we go. Fun fact. Even though Fruit Loops are different colors, they do not have individual flavors. In layman's terms, Fruit Loops all taste the same.
So I've been burned by this before. All
Uh
right.
huh. Uh
Because
huh.
my entire life, I
Uh huh.
thought all Skittles tasted the same. But
Uh huh.
apparently Skittles have flavors.
Huh?
Is this news to you? I mean, I know M&Ms are all the same. It's just the color of the shell inside is the chocolate. But I have been told by a
I
former
mean,
spouse that Skittles all taste differently. And now when I see these weird colored things that are all in the same box, I always feel like I'm about to get tricked because I can't taste the difference in a Skittle.
yeah, no, I don't think. I think that person lied to you, and that might not have been the first time or last time they lied to you. Either way, but in regards to Fruit Loops, all the different colored Fruit Loops do taste the same. The Loops have a single fruit blend called Fruit, Froot. Consumers and did a scientific blind test, and they confirmed that all Fruit Loops taste the same. Kellogg's confirmed this in an interview in 1999 that all Fruit Loops are fruit flavored. You can easily substitute one color. They did this because Kellogg's claimed they did this because they can easily substitute one color for another. Uh, here's a little, here's a little inside baseball on Fruit Loops. Is that Kellogg's introduced Fruit Loops in 1963. The original colors were only red, orange, and yellow loops. Green, blue, and purple loops were added in the 1990s, with blue being the last loop added in 1996. That's your fun fact.
I almost kind of remember that. I think that was a big deal. I think there was
The added blue.
like what's there's a new color of Fruit Loop coming out. What's it going to be? And we got commercials for a while, and yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was kind of a big deal. I could be
Dude, I'll tell you, the genius marketing was the mascot. Do you remember the
Toucan
mascot?
Sam. Yeah,
Toucan
Toucan
Sam.
Sam.
Toucan Sam, Daddy.
Top
That's
five.
genius marketing right there. I mean, dude, that's something we'll have to debate with AI eventually. It's who's more powerful, Toucan Sam, Tony the Tiger, or the Lucky Charms leprechaun, or
Don't
Captain,
forget.
or the Captain.
Don't forget all three Rice Krispies got three dudes. Snap, crackle, and pop.
Oh, baby. Snap, crackle, and pizza. So, Bern, that was your fun fact. So let's keep it on moving. Keep it on moving down the road. Next comment we have is from Travis Frazier Jr. Travis Frazier Jr. dash FX3SH. Travis Frazier Jr. dash FX3SH. They left a comment on the same thing, the Forever Alone clip, the, reptile dysfunction clip, which, still gets me. Shout out, fan of the show, listener show. It's all emoji. It's like sad face, angry face, and then a bug. So I think they didn't like it either.
What? Why the bug?
I don't know. I don't
What
know
do you
what the
think the
bug
bug
does.
means?
I don't know. It bugs me though.
Maybe that's it. All right. I mean, I agree. It's a shit joke. And
Wow. Wow, Bern. Tell me how you really feel.
call them like I see them, baby. Balls and strikes. Right here. That's what you're getting from
Calm
me.
like you sees them. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. Hold on, I gotta write to these guys, let them know that their gimmick will be mentioned on our show and that they should check it out, and it's really fun. Next comment comes on the it was a clip of called it was a get you know, it was a clip of last week's show of us reading comments called We Read Your Comments, Spicy Reactions and Surprises. It just says Get Retorted in it. Either way, our boy, the one and only William Handy, aka Omni112, left a comment saying, he said, "Sorry guys, overseas, got limited Wi-Fi. Keep up the awesome content." And I responded with, "You are the man. Be safe on your travels, brother." So, dude, he is awesome for doing this, even though he's overseas. Hey, Omni112, let us know where you're at, what you're doing, what's going on. Would love to hear from you. You're awesome, dude. Thanks for always commenting and supporting the show. We fucking love you, brother.
Yeah, thanks for checking in, man. You know
What a
what I mean?
guy.
What a
What a
great new
guy.
retort. What a great new. I know he's not
Dude, what a
new, but
great
he's
retort.
recent. Great
Recent
recent
retort. Oh,
retort.
yeah. Recent
Great
retort.
recent
Oh, yeah.
retort.
Way recent retort. So, yeah, totally. And then the last comment for this sector, and I'm going to tell you right now, I freaking love it. It is from returning retort, record.retake.repeat 7922. Do you remember them from last week?
From last week, yeah, of course.
They left a comment on the retorted time clip, and they said thus. They said, "Are you a former porn star too, sir?"
They talking to you with your blue collar hotness?
Dude, they fucking better be. They fucking better be, daddy. I mean, even though like hundreds of people have seen my penis record, retake, repeat 7922, no one has ever paid to see it. So no, I am not I am not a porn star or, have ever been one. I'm up to being one. Would love to be one. And we've had a lot of porn stars on the show, and they were awesome, awesome guests and awesome content. But yeah, no, sadly, your boy ill-equipped. Ill-equipped. Unless you
Don't
like
say that
furry.
with those fluffy arms. Listen, your boy Maddie, he was a highly recruited amateur. He just never went pro. That's all. He just never went pro. Five
Not for
star
lack of
recruit though.
trying.
Five
Five
star
star.
recruit.
5 star. Love it. All right. Well, that's the end of comments in this sector. Let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. Burn. How about a joke?
All right, Matt. Let's just do it. Yes. How about a joke? I'm ready for a joke. I'm excited for a joke. You've woven in a couple decent ones over the last few weeks. There's been some really bad ones, but there's been some pretty good ones too. So I feel like we're getting better here. I know as soon as I say that, you're gonna hit me with some absolute fucking dog shit joke, but my mind
I
is
think you're.
open.
I think you're gonna like this one. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So, a guy walks into a pub and sees a sign hanging over the bar that reads cheeseburger $1.50, chicken sandwich $2.50, and hand job $10. He walks up to the bar and beckons over one of the three exceptionally attractive blondes serving drinks. The bartender says, "Can I help you?" And the guy says, "I was wondering, uh, are you the one who gives the hand jobs around here?" The attractive bartender replies by saying, "I sure am." And then the man responds by saying, "Well, wash your hands. I want a cheeseburger."
All right. All right. That was pretty good. That was
Pretty
a little
good.
diversion there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't
Pretty
expecting
good.
that.
You
The
like
new
that
ring
one, right? A
gesture.
little misdirection. Little
A little miss.
misdirection.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Okay. All right. I have another one that it's along the same lines. A little longer, a little chummier, pretty good. What do you think?
I mean, I listen, your setup punchline jokes were really like 50-50. So I think the long form, that might be something we can explore here. Might be
I
productive.
really I really feel like the setup punchline ones were testing our friendship.
It
Is that
was
is that
getting
safe
there.
to say?
It was getting
Uh,
there. It was getting
uh
there.
okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go. Joke number 2. A farmer goes out and buys a new young rooster. As soon as he brings him home, the young rooster rushes and screws all 150 of the farmer's hens. The farmer is impressed. At lunchtime, the young rooster again screws all 150 hens. The farmer is not just impressed anymore, he is worried. Next morning, not only is the rooster screwing the hens, but he is screwing the turkeys, ducks, and even the cow. Later, the farmer looks out into the yard and finds the rooster stretched out limp as a rag, his eyes closed, dead, and vultures circling overhead. The farmer runs out, looks down at the young rooster's limp body, and says, "You deserved it, you horny bastard." And then, at that time, the young rooster opens up one eye, points up to the vultures with his wing, and says, "Shh, they're about to land." My
All
goodness.
right.
It
That
wasn't
was
bad.
actually, I mean, again, like I didn't see it coming. That was a good diversion on that.
Little
Very good
good gimmick.
diversion. That's
Little good
okay.
gimmick.
All right. These long forms are working out for you a little bit here, Maddie.
Okay. Well, speaking of working out, dark hair, big shoulders. You see him. I got one more shaboinga boing. If you're ready, Daddy.
Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty I'm feeling pretty loose right now.
All right, here we go. All right, third joke. Here we go. A 7-year-old walks into a brothel, slaps a $10 bill on the counter, and says, "Give me a hooker." The madam of the establishment looks amused and says, "Get lost, kid." The kid then slaps a $50 bill on the counter and says, "Give me a hooker." The madam raises an eyebrow, but before she could say anything, the kid slaps a crisp $1,000 bill on the table and says, "Give me a hooker with herpes." The madam
Jesus.
says, "What? Why would you want that?" The kid says, "Because I would screw her and get herpes. Then I would go home and screw the babysitter and she would get herpes. When my dad comes home, he'll screw the babysitter and he'll get herpes. Eventually, when my dad screws my mom, she'll get herpes. And on Wednesday, when the pool man comes over, she'll screw him and that motherfucker killed my frog."
Jesus Christ. That was a saga.
Yee!
Uh I listen.
Pretty fucking good. I don't hate it. I
No,
don't
that was
fucking hate it.
we've got some real protagonists here. We got a kid who's willing to get herpes and ruin a bunch of lives for a frog. We
Yeah.
got a rooster who's willing to play dead to fuck a vulture. This is all right. Listen, let's stick with the long form stuff coming
You
up because
like the
those were
long
all
form stuff, Daddy? You
those
like them
those.
long, huh? You like them long and furry?
I used to say dark hair, broad shoulders. I used to be talking about the hair on your head, but now I'm talking about the hair on your shoulders.
Damn right, Daddy. Damn right you are. All right, well, that does it for the joke segment. Let's keep it moving and let's get back to some comments. All
Can I
right.
just say, your most successful joke segment, like as far as percentage
Duh.
wise goes? I feel like that was a 3 for 3. I think that may
Not
be the
even
first ever
close.
3 for 3. So
Close.
kudos to you,
Yeah.
bud.
Thanks, babe. Next comment comes from last week's episode 402. It's Let's Get Retorted Mated with the Gimmick Show, the Retorted Gimmick Show. It's from Miss Metal, Sue Matthews, aka yeah, fuck me in the face, aka Alloy1100. Everyone's favorite Aussie. She says, well, I love the combination of both shows. It's funny, informative, and interesting. Don't know about the trolls, lol. Obviously, watching the show. Some really weird comments. Keep it going, guys. Love ya. Love you, Miss Metal. You're the best. Just,
She's a right Sheila, isn't she?
she's a right Sheila. Okay, so, Benoit Payud Cassé. Benoit Payud. Payud. Are you ready? We got a comment from the one and only John
Let's
Cannon
let's go. Let's
33.333. Daddy.
go.
Oh wait, let's see. Publicly subscribe to you 2 years allows everyone to see the. Whoa, John Cannon. All right, so this is a troll because this person's been subscribed to us for 2 years. So John Cannon 33.333. It says so. If you remember, in the Retorted Gimmick Show, I said like John Cannon, tell us more about you. We want to know what you're doing, bro. Like, who are you? What is the deal with this? And then here we go. This is what they said. They said, okay, bro. If you don't want to use lube on two midgets, a donkey, and a tennis racket sideways, have at it. Good luck sitting down at synagogue for an hour. And no, I don't watch your show. I own a troll farm and a follower farm. We smuggle in North Korean detectors to like, comment, and subscribe for a fee. Those little fuckers tell me what's up for $9.95 plus shipping. I can send you one in a discreet box to create users to follow you. Where am I from? The land of the lady boy. Got sold for a six pack. Got sold for a pack of cigarettes and a frozen cucumber when I was 6. Joined the circus at 9. Bred camels by 17. Did 2 years in prison by 23. And now I smuggle Mexicans and North Koreans for the Polish. In case you were wondering, the land of the ladyboy, that's Thailand.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start.
No one does, dude. What the
That was
hell?
that
If
was a
this is
lot.
true, if this is true, which, let's be honest, right? This guy's changed his username a couple times and, like, apparently been subscribed to our channel for 2 years. So, I don't know. I don't know what this guy's deal is,
I mean,
but
his tone has changed so much from like financial advice to
yeah.
like if
Yeah.
he's really we've really gone down the rabbit hole with Mr.
What
Cannon
if
here.
what if it is a troll farm? We don't know.
We don't know. I was that an anti-Semitic comment? Was he trying to call me Jewish? I'm not Jewish,
I
but
don't know. I don't know. All right.
it, but the
Let's revamp.
synagogue.
It says, okay, bro, if you don't want to use lube on two midgets, a donkey, and a tennis racket sideways, you have at it. What the fuck?
So that was a
Good
joke
luck
he made.
sitting good luck sitting down at synagogue for an hour.
So okay, right. So that was a joke he made about my OnlyFans last week, my lubeless OnlyFans, and then I responded by making a joke about my niche crowd being frictioners. Um, so we got that part. That was a retort. That was a retort. It was a good retort. It was a legit
Good
retort.
retort.
Um,
John Cannon is a
Smuggling the
retorting
North
fool.
Koreans.
And Mexicans for the Polish, apparently.
What a web. What a
What a
web.
fucking web he weaves. So, just to recap, Bern, he says he was sold for a pack of cigarettes and a frozen cucumber when he was 6, joined the circus at age 9, bred camels by 17, did 2 years in prison by 23, and now smuggles Mexicans and North Koreans for the Polish. Is this Murph? Is this Murph? That's Murph, right?
No.
Sounds like Murph.
Is it
Murph didn't. Murph wasn't sold for a 6 pack and a frozen cucumber. Come on.
Murph went for way less? Could it be Bell?
Bellberg?
Could it be Bellberg?
Bellberg. Man, could be, daddy. Okay, but so I told him, I was like, bro, if this is real, you are wild. Would love to hear more about your story. Sounds crazy. So, yeah, if it's him, let's get him on the fucking show. But let's keep it moving, Bern. Keep it on moving down the road. Annoying news. Here we go. Kanye West accused of subjecting former employee to anti-Semitism sex acts during meetings. Former Yeezy employee has filed a lawsuit against Kanye West alleging discrimination and a hostile work environment. According to the court documents obtained by Us Weekly, Murphy Aficionado joined Yeezy as a project manager in October of 2022 and worked within the company for several months before he allegedly experienced an unlawful termination. During his employment, Aficionado alleged that West would frequently make disparaging remarks about Jewish people, and he would talk about his ex-wife all the time. So this fucking guy's name is Murphy Aficionado.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. I was just going to ask you, did you say Murphy aficionado?
I sure did, sweet dick. I sure fucking
You know
sweet
what?
dick
That
did.
makes total sense. Like Kanye's not hiring anybody whose name is like
Bill
Jim
Smith.
Phillips. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah,
yeah,
you got
yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah,
Murphy
yeah.
aficionado to even get your foot in the door for a meeting. God, that's
God,
so stupid and annoying. So Kanye made a bunch of anti-Semitic comments in private, which
yeah.
shouldn't be that surprising
He
because
also said that his wife is controlled by her Jewish overlords, apparently.
I mean, he made a bunch of anti-Semitic comments in public, so it shouldn't be that surprising that he made a bunch of like,
Yeah, he said he would wear a T-shirt with a swastika on it and all this stuff.
oh,
Yeah,
oh boy.
yeah.
I mean, what happened to Kanye? Does he make music anymore? Or does he just like he puts out an album and then he edits it and
This guy's probably just a fame, like just wants, all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
wait, Matt,
Fucking,
are you saying you think his real name is not Murphy Aficionado?
I do
You
think
think that's a
that. I
stage
really
name?
do think that. Yes, I would say it's, yes. I think that Murphy aficionado, I don't know if he's just spinning yarn here, but he does seem like a douche. Because why would you want to work for Kanye West to begin with? You should, honestly, there should be no lawsuit. If you're going to work for Kanye West, you're going to work for a crazy person. So it's really on you. So fuck off, you pussy.
Yeah, I mean, like, and also like he said anti-Semitic things to me in private. Like, yeah, he says them in public too, man. He hasn't been shy about it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I mean it means Kanye. Does that mean Kanye's a dickhead? Sure, but like, can you
No.
sue him for that?
Yeah.
Is
No.
aficionado? I don't believe that's a Jewish last name. I don't believe there are any aficionados in the tribe. I'd have to go back and check. But yeah, I don't think this is a hate crime, man. I think it's just a douchey guy who started working for a douchier guy and is now trying to get some douchey
Yeah.
payout.
Yeah, and he said he walked in on him and his ex-girlfriend having sex or something. So that's you walking in on them, you douche, So I don't know. Either way, I mean, I'm not sticking up for Kanye either. You know what I mean? Like that's not what I'm
No,
doing. But I also this guy Murphy aficionado is officially a douchebag.
it's
A
really tough.
douche a
It's
douchebag.
it's really tough to find a hero in the Kanye West versus Murphy aficionado saga. I
Right.
don't know who to root. I can't root for anyone here.
That's annoying news, and it's annoying, and it's news, and it's Kanye. So let's keep it moving. I want to do two comments, two last comments. One comes from Saul Rosenberg Forever. Everybody loves Saul Rosenberg Forever. Left a comment on episode 401. Why are dongs so hilarious? He said his two go tos are hammer and stem.
Wow,
Remember,
so
I
like
said
he's
like which one do you
uh
use the most, and which one's your favorite? So I guess which one, the one he uses the most is hammer, and stem maybe is his favorite. Stem's a good one. Yank and stem. I remember Steve used to say yank and stem. Strong stem,
stem.
Steve Cabot.
Yeah, right. The strong stem himself. Yeah, hammer and stem are good. It's like two sides of the same coin. You know what I mean? One's a
Yeah,
little one's a little gentler than the other.
maybe. I mean, not with these shoulders, Daddy. And the last comment, I mean, she's just the best commenter in the game. Miss Metal left the comment on episode 401, Why Are Dongs So Hysterical? She says, crack me up, a schmuck, dot, 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 LOL. She said, in Australia, we call them white pointers, dot, dot.
White pointers, like the piece of skin, or like the circumcised one. I don't know.
I think uncircumcised dicks they call white pointers.
Oh, that's fantastic. We learn so much from
Oh,
Miss Metal. She teaches us so much.
she's a top Sheila. She's a
She
top
is a top
Sheila.
Sheila. She's a
She's
top
a
Sheila.
fucking top Sheila. She's a
God, I love her.
fucking top Sheila. All right. Okay, Bern, time for our last segment. You know what it is, Daddy. But
Yeah,
before
yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
do, you know what you got to do. Okay. So, Bern, if you do not get, what are we going to average? 200? I want you to average 200. Bro, you got 260.
Average
Average
200.
200. Average 200.
Oh.
If you don't average 200, then you got to text your ex-wife and let her know that
What?
she,
175. 175. Come
dude,
on.
oh my god, you
Average
got it
two.
so easy last week. You went over, you did 260 and 220 last week.
All right, fine, 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 fine. Fuck you. Fine. Fine.
Get that text message ready, Daddy. Okay,
Mm.
so if 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 you don't average 200 between these two games of quick cash, then you have to text your ex-wife, let her know that she was right and you were wrong, and that you forgive her, and that that you hope her and her new man are happy together, and that you support her in everything she does, and that you'll never stop loving her.
That's just brutal, dude. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal,
Uh,
brutal, brutal. You know what? I've, I'm betting on myself here. All
all
right. I'm
right.
betting on myself.
All right, here's the deal, Bern. You know the deal. Top five or top answers on the board. We asked 100 people, yada, yada, yada. You got to get average over 200 between both games. Are you ready?
I'm locked in.
All right, Bern, here we go. Starting off first game, a quick cash. First question, here we go. Name something you see outside that would make you want to stay inside.
Lightning.
Name something a vampire might ask the dentist to do with his fangs.
Sharpen them.
Name an occupation that begins with the letter J.
Janitor.
Name something people change on a regular basis.
Their clothes.
Name something people use a paper bag for.
Groceries.
Okay, here we go. Remember what's on the line. You might have to text your ex-wife that you still love her and that you
All
were
right, yeah,
wrong and
yeah,
she
yeah,
was
yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah, 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 yeah. Everybody fucking
Okay.
knows.
All right. First question. I said, name something you see outside that would make you want to stay inside. You said lightning. Survey said 71. The answer said weather, right? Weather slash tornado. Lightning, I guess, would be considered weather, right? Are we in
Absolutely.
agreement?
100%.
Yeah, yeah. Now that you fucking heard it was what I should have asked you that before I told you the total.
I mean, lightning is
Next
weather.
next time I will ask you that. All right, let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving down the road. Second question, I said, name something a vampire might ask the dentist to do with his fangs. You said sharpen. Survey said 76.
Let's
Again, the number
go.
one answer. You're at 147 right now after two answers. I then said, name an occupation that begins with the letter J. You said janitor. Survey said 62. Also the number one answer. You're at 209. I then said, name something people change on a regular basis. You said their clothes. Survey said 78. Also, the number one answer. You're at 287. And then I said, name something people use a paper bag for. You said groceries. Survey said 24. That brings you to 311. Number one answer, that was number two answer. Number one answer was lunch. for things people use
Oh,
a paper bag for. But yeah,
oh,
groceries. That brings you to 311. Burn.
okay. Okay.
311. That's a
Ooh.
new dude, that's a new record. 311. And it's a band. Let's keep it moving, keep it on moving down the road. Time for quick cash game number 2. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, baby.
All right, here we go. First question. Other than Santa, tell me someone who knows if a kid has been naughty or nice.
Their teacher.
Name something you'd have to get used to if you were reincarnated as a cow.
Being milked.
Tell me a kind of ball that's smaller than a baseball.
Golf ball.
Name a place where people are embarrassed to admit they haven't been in a long time.
A dentist.
Fill in the blank. Snow blank.
Butt plug.
All right, Bern, we tallied everything up. Here we go. I asked you, I said, other than Santa, tell me someone who knows if kids have been naughty or nice. You said teacher. Survey said 4. Number 1 answer was parents. I then said, name something you'd have to get used to if you were reincarnated as a cow. You said getting milked, Daddy. Survey said 39. Number 1 answer was chewing grass. I then asked you, I said, tell me a kind of ball that's smaller than a baseball. You said, how about a golf ball? Survey said 70. That's the number 1 answer. You're at 113 right now. I then said, name a place where people are embarrassed to admit that they haven't been in a long time. You said dentiste. Survey says 18. Brings you to 131. I then said, fill in the blank. Snow blank. You opted for snow butt plug. Survey said 0. Number 1 answer was Snow White, which brings your total to 131. So, all right. So if we do this,
Oh, all I needed was an 89, buddy. I'm surprised. What was the number 1 answer for that wasn't dentist? People
it
who
was church. Sorry, I should have said that. Name a place where people are embarrassed to admit they haven't been in a long time. You said dentist. Survey said 18. Number 1 answer for that was church/temple.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wasn't shocked by any of those percentages. I guess I was a little shocked by parents because sometimes your teacher knows that you're a piece of shit, but your parents are like, "Not my little Jimmy. He's
Not
an
my little
angel."
Jimmy, Billy, Bob, Jerry.
But I was surprised dentist wasn't higher on that list.
Well, I mean, it was second,
Right.
but it was second by a big old
Way behind,
chunky.
sure.
Bern, that was another great segment of Quick Cash. Good thing we came up with that all by ourselves. We are at the top of time, Benoit Pahoud could say. Is there anything you want to see to me and my dark hair and big shoulders before we get out of here?
You know what I was just thinking about, Matt? I mean,
I got an uncircumcised schmeck. I don't know.
you got that white pointer.
White pointer. Yep.
That cash was quick. I like quick things. I like when things move quick, things move fast.
Yeah.
Blue Chew. Quick boners. More better. More Blue Chew.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you want to last longer in bed and not be so quick, get yourself a Blue Chew. The only thing you'll have quick, and that's a nice rock hard rager with a bone ski from Blue Chew. Blue Chew, number 1 male enhancement in the game. Remember, send us over to Blue Chew. Let them know the good work we're doing here for them. But speaking of doing good work for hard dicks, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast. I'm Matt Lavelle. He's Bern Podcasty. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You know us on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe. We'll keep bringing you this incredibly amazing content. Thank you so much. We love, cherish, and adore every single one of you. Even you, John Cannon 33.333. We love you all. Thank you, and good night. Venom. All right, congratulations. You made it to the end of the episode. Super excited. Thanks so much for sticking around, checking it out, liking, listening, sharing, and subscribing, doing all that fun stuff. We can't do this without you, so please remember to copy and paste the message in the description, send it to Bluetooth, get them to sponsor us. Let's continue doing this show so our wives will actually listen to us. We love you. Bye!